It's Thursday, September 23rd. Coming up live, The View's making TV history again when we celebrate show number 3000. We're looking back at all of our greatest guests, most outrageous segments, embarrassing moments, and getting a very special visit from one of the first celebrity guests who put us on the map. And no one on TV has ever tackled hot topics like The View. And the co-hosts are showing you their most unforgettable hot topics that made history and made headlines.
Defend your own insinuations.
Plus, 30 Rock star Tina Fey's telling you her biggest inspiration for writing the first View parody sketch for SNL.
That man is as crazy as a crap house rat.
I've always wanted to do a show with women of different generations. I've always wanted to do a show with women who have very different views. Maybe a little too different. Be careful what you wish for.
All that and more coming up on The View's 3000th show.
Welcome to The View's 3000 show. Barbara, you and Joy were here at the very, very beginning. Did you ever think you would be hitting this milestone of 3,000?
I gave us 2 years. we started in August, and in April we were told that maybe they would give us another year. So, but you've been here 4 years? Just flown like that. 4 years?
4 years.
8 years of having to argue with everybody on the panel?
Feels like none.
You know, so much has happened. In 2002, Botox was invented, so that was interesting for me.
That was a pivotal moment.
As I say, we're still here, but we have so many people to thank, and especially the ones who've been with us from the beginning. Mark Gentile, our director, Bill Getty. No show without our executive producer, Fran Taylor. Right, Dusty Cohen.
Yeah.
But we could go on and on, but we want to give you a little picture. It's almost impossible, of course, to put into perspective everything that's gone on in this studio, at this desk, since August 11th, 1997, when we made our debut. But we want to show you some of the most, perhaps, unforgettable moments of The View's first 3,000 shows. Take a look.
Well, hello and welcome to The View, child.
Good morning, I'm Meredith Vieira. It is Monday, August 11th, and this is the first day of our brand new show called The View.
I've always wanted to do a show with women of different generations.
Whoa! Today, of course, there is only one story, it seems, in everyone's mind, and that is the very tragic death of Diana, the Princess of Wales.
Seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind. Never know.
You want to sit on it?
This is a show where women call the shots because there's these pillows.
the big pillow.
Like 90 pillows on my bed. And if I use one of them, God forbid.
Oh, no, you don't move them.
That's an illegal pillow. I can't use that.
Wearing nice colors and stuff, but the slacks, you know.
She looks fabulous.
Do you think that I'm going to take fashion advice from a drag queen?
We are officially starting our second season here at The View. Love sex, love being sexual, love watching people be sexual. We have picked our co-host. Oh, this is Lisa Lee. Oh, God.
The body of John F. Kennedy Jr. has been found in the fuselage of his plane.
When you get the choice to sit it out or dance.
You want to put your head in my lap and tell us all your problems?
This is what you saw in much of the country. Bush wins.
Maybe it ain't over till the fat lady sings and I can't carry a tune, okay?
No! Starting the 6th season today, who would have thunk it?
For one foot in every one.
Oh! There you go.
You're
there
done.
you go, sweetie. It's done. It's done, baby.
Can we not talk about my butt today?
I'm a man in heaven right now.
Ain't no lie, baby, bye, bye, bye.
Today is the end of the Ling dynasty.
I know from my experiences that it just you
Spit it
lose.
out, Monica. I didn't know you wanted to
Watch
say
it, Joy.
It's the 7th season of The View.
Who will the new co-host be this time?
Elizabeth Hasselbeck! You make me listen. Is that okay?
That's beautiful.
Did you see the pictures out of Baghdad this morning? They found Saddam. That big old statue came down. Take a look at this.
A real pregnant person. Stand up.
Season number 8.
Lindsay Lohan.
I'm getting sick.
Great, so you just kissed us. Now we're all sick, Lindsay.
Thank you.
Can we get a doctor?
This is like the Chernobyl of estrogen here, this show.
We have a little news ourselves to make today.
I'm very honored that NBC has asked me to co-host the Today Show.
The show's moving in another direction for its 10th season, and I will not be returning as co-host next year.
My name is Meredith Vieira, and welcome to The View.
I just want to thank Donald for giving me a second chance.
That was brilliant.
And there he is, hair looping, going, everyone deserves a second chance.
Britney Spears says cut it, shave it all off. When they won't, she does.
No, please. Swear to God.
I want to start a fight.
Why is he such one?
I want to start a fight.
It was Rosie's decision not to return for the other 3 weeks. Please join us in welcoming Whoopi.
I love having you here.
Yes.
I really do.
Our new permanent co-host, Sherry Shepherd. Want to bring out your instruments there?
Excuse me, Barbara?
Excuse me.
Making me nervous. I don't know.
I feel a combination of relaxed and aroused in your company.
Hi, boys. How are you? I'm here. Now, we'll let you watch The View over time.
I watch it live and then I TiVo it later on to get the nuances.
Any candidate worth their salt should not be afraid to come on this show.
Well, I've met you before. You've always been very charming. You scared?
Meet the press is easy. You guys are tough.
Yeah, are you? We know that those 2 ads are untrue. They're lies. And yet you, at the end of it, say, I approve these messages. Do you really approve them?
Actually, they're not lies.
Person who you chose time and time again. You had no idea. You never heard about these sermons.
Did you vote for Obama?
Well, just say I am not a crook. Do it.
This is The View. This isn't 60 Minutes. What's wrong with you?
Fist bump, please.
Oh, yeah. All right. That's right.
Gotten Christmas cards yet?
Dick Cheney, I did.
No.
I see.
Lady Gaga.
That's not your business or my business.
99 out of 100 things I talk about on this show are none of my business.
When you're like, da-da-da, and they give you nothing, you're like, give me something. I want to argue with you.
Katie
one thing that people don't know about both Joy and me, we are great.
We're lesbian lovers.
No.
Wait a minute, I understand you're going gay.
I'm going to have surgery to replace one faulty heart valve. And I am fully recovered. You were on with us, President Obama, when you were running. Come on with us again. President Obama, do us. Do us. The 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama.
I was trying to find a show that Michelle actually watched.
Welcome to season 14 of The View. Barbara Walters is back.
I just have to say, you know, the years have come and gone. I love you all. I'm so grateful to you. These were very happy memories, and some I just as soon forget. Okay. But you know, we
have more coming up in the show.
I just want to tell you that we have had, as you've seen, some wonderful guests who helped to make our first week on the air so special when nobody really believed in us. I mean, Tom Selleck and Sylvester Stallone and Michael J. Fox, all of whom were with us that first week. You know, we are very...
Who knew? 3,000 shows, I don't believe it. Congratulations, ladies. You've been great.
To you. You were our very, that first week that we were on, the second day, there you were when nobody wanted to come on.
Did you think we would last this long, Michael?
Well,
Tell
absolutely.
the truth.
I mean, it's hard to think in those terms, like 3,000 shows. But I definitely knew that there'd be an audience. I mean, I live with your demographic. I mean, Tracy loves the show. Loved it from the beginning.
What do you remember?
I remember the pillows. Remember, and it was so, and it's like the story of a guy's life is that we don't understand why there's so many pillows, you know?
It's a girl thing.
It's a girl thing. Like on my bed, there's 37 pillows, and every time I go to put my head on one, it's like, no, not that one.
They're obstacles. But you know, you and I have gone through a lot. I think we were together the very first time that you announced that you had Parkinson's disease.
Right. Yeah.
And it's now been the last.
Who else am I going to talk to?
That's right. It's been I'll let that go. It's been 19 years that since the Parkinson's was discovered. How are you doing now? You look great.
I'm doing okay. I still have it, but it doesn't have me yet.
That's right. And then over the last 10 years, the Michael J. Fox Foundation has raised over $200 million for research on Parkinson's. Now, Michael, with all the money that has been raised for Parkinson's, do you think we're going to find a cure for this?
Absolutely. I think the thing that we've been working on mostly is trying to fix the system. I think, in a way, before we can fix Parkinson's, we have to fix the way drugs come to market, the way research is done, the way it's funded. And I think as we zero in on that, I mean, there's been a big breakthrough with Alzheimer's. And because they followed up in terms of identifying a biomarker, something that indicates that you're likely to get it. And we are following that same track. So we were very gratified when they had that breakthrough because it's the same model that we use, which is sharing information, which is not about the marketplace, but about the common good.
Would stem cell research help the disease?
Well, certainly, but I think with all the controversy about stem cell and my involvement in it, it's certainly a path and something we need to pursue. But it's part of a broader portfolio of all kinds of things.
Right.
I mean, trophic factors, ways to kind of get fertilizer in the brain to regrow those dead cells. Finding a set of biomarkers so that we can identify those that are affected by the disease before symptoms are, in fact, before they're even born. In some cases, if you understand the genetic predisposition. So we have a lot of work to do, but we feel good about it, and we. You know, somebody's got to do it, and we're doing it.
You know, when you were on with us, your kids were very little. How long have you been married now? How old are these kids?
I've been married 22 years now.
Wow.
And coincidentally, so is my wife. but our kids are great. Our oldest son is 21. He's in college. Wow. And now it's just me and my twin daughters who are 15. In high school, and my youngest, the future president of the United States, Esme, who's 8, and so now I'm alone with all these women. So it's kind of like this.
Well, Michael, we're honored to have you on with us. It really meant a great deal to us. But you came on when you did, and that you're on today. Our thanks to Michael J. Fox. And when we come back, we're each going to show you the moments of the Hot Topic tables individually that we will never forget. Thanks.
14 seasons, 3,000 shows, 10,000 cans of hairspray, most of it used by Bill Getty as he spritzed for his daily close-up, if you know what I mean. You know, The View debuted in 1997, the same year scientists announced they had cloned a sheep named Dolly. Well, it's been 14 seasons, and no one has come close to cloning The View. Barbara and Bill, you've created a show that is unique, refreshing, and always relevant. I am proud to be a part of that show's history. To all my friends there, Viva The View.
To the Views 3000 show. You know, Hot Topics have been a trademark here since day one. And right now, we're each sharing the hot topics we'll never forget. Like, for me, no other topic seemed to set the room on fire as much as race. Take a look. Did y'all bleep out the
end?
Yes,
we did.
Yeah.
We bleeped out. The interesting thing is that you have to bleep it out for daytime, and you can leave it in nighttime television.
What would be the point of it?
To say it.
Well, because it exists, and pretending it's not there by bleeping it is ridiculous. That's my opinion. That's just me. My mother could not go and vote in the United States of America, the place of her birth.
We
go every yes, we would like to, but you don't understand.
I'm not trying to take that away from you.
I want you to, but what I need you to understand is the frustration that goes along with when you say we live in the same world. You have to look at Barack Obama as a person who is come after the civil rights movement. He has a different way of thinking. So his attitude about this Reverend Wright thing is vastly different. Also, I have been guilty of saying America. I have been guilty of cussing this country out because we have not always shown our best and put our best foot forward. I cannot be angry with anyone who feels that way. There may be some men out there who are not attracted to black women. There may be some men out there who are not attracted to white women. There may be some people out there that are not attracted to all kinds of people. But the bottom line is it's a one-on-one.
Yeah, it is. It's
you
chemistry.
don't know what you're attracted to until you meet somebody that rings your bell and you suddenly go, wow. I wasn't expecting that.
Right.
Absolutely.
And that happens a lot. I know. It was extraordinary to be able to sit and have these kind of conversations with you all, and I thank you for that.
Very important.
They are.
And Sherry.
Oh, my gosh. You know, when Barack Obama was elected president, I was so overwhelmed by what it meant for America, for black people, for the history of the world, and I think it all hit me all at once in Hot Topics. Take a look.
You were the only one of all of us who was undecided as of last Friday. I think you were still. I hope you decided by yesterday.
You know, it's so funny. I took my son with me, and he kept saying, Barack Obama, we did it, we did it. And I sat by my son's bed, and...
Emotional? Don't go. Don't do it.
We've always been people of color. We've always had these limitations on us. And I remember somebody in my family said one time when I said, I want to be a comic and an actor, they said, no, go get a job at the post office. They don't let people like us do that. And so to look at my son and say, no limitations on you.
It's extraordinary.
It is an extraordinary day for me.
I just have to say, I'm just so honored to be working with the most extraordinary women who, you know, I came from a place where I didn't, a religion where I didn't vote, and now I've learned more about politics and just different topics, and just sitting with a bunch of women who challenge me, who make me laugh, and I can cry with them. I love you, all of you guys.
Elizabeth, baby, what is there one for you that comes to mind, babe?
Yeah, there's one that does come to mind. And although it was years ago, you know, people still ask me about it. The topic was, as you may recall, the war in Iraq and terrorism. And before we knew it, Rosie and I were in the trenches. Take a look. I don't believe that you believe troops are terrorists. I have said that before. But when you say something like 650,000 Iraqis are dead, we invaded them. Let me finish.
You don't like
Who
the
were
facts.
The terrorists? I am all about facts. You know that. You tell me not to use facts because you want me to go only on emotion. Guess what? I like facts. You are an adult, and I am certainly not going to be the person for you to explain your thoughts. They're your thoughts. Defend your own insinuations.
I defend my thoughts.
Defend your own thoughts.
Right, but every time I defend them, Elizabeth, it's poor little Elizabeth that I'm picking on.
You know what? Poor little Elizabeth is not poor little Elizabeth.
That's right. That's why I'm not going to fight with you anymore, because it's absurd. I asked you if you believed what the Republican pundits were saying.
Did I say yes?
You said nothing, and that's cowardly.
No.
Nothing.
That is not. Do not call me a coward, because number one, I sit here every single day, open my heart, and tell people exactly what I believe.
So do I, Elizabeth.
Do not call me a coward, Rosie.
It was
I do not hide. It was not cowardly. It was honest. It's almost as difficult to watch as it was that day, but I have to say I have never allowed that moment to define me, and I've never allowed it to define Rosie, and it never should. It was certainly a wrinkle in time, and things have moved on. So,
Both you and Rosie are in a good place.
That's what a good iron will do. Say, Joy, what about
follow
you?
that one.
I know it's,
well,
but you can do it.
The hot topics that I can't forget are the ones politicians wish they could. I can't believe how many sex scandals we've covered at this table. If anyone knew how much nookie elected officials get, we'd be calling Tiger Woods senator. Take a look. I would like to say to Monica, you made your bed, now kneel in it.
Governor of South Carolina, Mark Sanford's whereabouts have now been solved. He admitted he went to Argentina to see his mistress.
Yeah. Why does he have to travel for a girl, a woman? Most of these politicians, the woman comes to you. Spitzer, Clinton, they come to you when you're a politician. Schlepping to Buenos Aires. Why?
He reportedly solicited a hooker who was part of a prostitution ring being investigated by the FBI.
Aren't you sick of men? I mean, I am sick of men and their sexual proclivities. Excuse me? Viagra is destroying our government. I've been consistent over the years, and without sex scandals in politics, I would be out of work. and probably every comedian, Jon Stewart, all of them would be out of work. So thank you to all these sex-crazed politicians.
I would like to give special thanks to you and I have been together for 14 years. 14 years.
baby.
Have something to laugh
I'm
at.
sure you must have some really wild Hot Topic moments.
Well, mine is nothing to laugh at, so I'm glad to have heard a little bit of joy. I think it would have to be our first show back after the 9/11 terror attacks in 2001. I was mostly covering the aftermath of the attacks for ABC News. That was my main assignment. But we also came here every day and prepared a show every day, and every day we were preempted. 6 days later, we were finally back on the air in a half-empty studio. Here's how it looked, that first show.
Last Tuesday, Barbara, you were in your office. The rest of us, we were sitting in hair and makeup, preparing for a show like we do every day, and we were told to put on the television. The North Tower of the World Trade Center had just been struck by an airplane. But you went there.
I did go down to what is called Ground Zero, which is the site of what was the World Trade Center. Here I am with the guys who were kind enough to take me around. Okay, in between the two towers is a building that was the customs house. And there is all kinds of rubble. And standing in the middle of the rubble, nobody put it there, it is the way it came down, is this picture. Take a look at this. Isn't that amazing? There is a cross in the middle of all of the rubble. And he gave me a little letter when he brought me the pictures, and he said, me and my fellow iron workers of Local 580 were more than glad to volunteer after this tragedy. Never before had I seen police, firemen, and iron workers and ordinary people so united. May God bless America. I think we're all very grateful to be alive and realizing that the difference between life and death is seconds, minutes.
Absolutely.
If we never realized it before, we do now. It was an extraordinary time. I interviewed so many family members of people who were killed that day, and I just pray, as we all do, that I never have to make that kind of a report ever again.
Let's hope not. But you know what? There are some things you do have to do. And one of the things is come right back with us. Because when we come back, we're bringing back Tina Fey.
From the middle to the view.
Happy 3000th episode.
Hi, Barbara.
So, how are things?
Yeah, well, that's tonight's premiere of 30 Rock, and it's back and rocking. But we wanted to invite Tina Fey on our 3000th show because she helped to make The View a part of pop culture during our very first season by writing a vicious, cruel, mean Saturday Night Live sketch for which we have never forgiven her. So take your chances with us, Tina Fey. Yeah, that was a real hug, but, you know, I still carry this grudge. No, you really helped put us on the map. You were responsible for writing the very first skit on our very first year about The View.
Yes, and it was my first year at Saturday Night Live as a writer, and my friend Lori Nasso and I were just trying to think of stuff that we could write for the women in the cast, and this was like such a gold mine that all the women and Tracy Morgan in a dress could be in a sketch together, and it really was something that it was a show unlike anything anyone had seen before, and it was so great for comedy because with that many people speaking extemporaneously on a daily basis,
making fools of themselves,
crazy stuff would happen.
Well, you helped to make us famous. Here's that clip.
You left me out.
We didn't have Fred Armisen yet.
Thankfully, you do now.
But Anna played you sometimes.
Yeah. But after 14 years, does it get easier to spoof us?
Well, the great thing is the show keeps changing, and there's new people, and so...
We do it just to help you.
Just to help me. It's really... Thank you so much for doing 3,000 of these.
Isn't Tracy doing...
Keenan, I think.
Keenan is doing it.
Yes, I mean, do I dream that someday a woman will play you guys? Yes. But until then...
Until then, you got Tracy and Fred. You know, tonight this starts the 5th episode of 30 Rock. 5 seasons. Wow! Congratulations.
Wait, hold on. Aren't you on this episode?
Next
week I'm on the episode.
Sherry is giving birth.
I'm giving birth.
Next week. Oh, congratulations,
Thank you.
Sherry.
I've always wanted to give birth and do a whole delivery. Thank you for that, Tina.
It came out very funny.
But you are playing a TV writer who works for a pompous corporate boss who is played by Alec Baldwin on the show. And last season, Matt Damon, he played a pilot. I was there.
Complete sense. And I had so many emails from friends of mine after the season finale last year, like, write in a part where you guys make out. And I was like, guys, I can't do that. And like college friends of mine were like, try to make out with Matt Damon. Like, come on, guys. Everybody be cool.
You know, I came across a picture of you from when you were a kid. Let's show the picture. Let's see that. Look at you. You have the same face. Do you remember taking that picture? And who cut your hair?
My mom used to take me to... My mom used to take me to a haircutting school to get us like a $2 haircut. And I said, that picture looks like they folded my face in half and tried to cut a heart. Did that person graduate? It looks so much like my 9-year-old nephew that even he is creeped out by it.
No more Sarah Palin?
I don't know. We'll see. You know, I think
she's still very much around.
I'm very much around too. So I need money too. So we'll see how it goes.
So you might come back. You might come back on Saturday night and do her.
Yeah,
By popular demand.
It's a very open door. I mean, obviously, we'll try to save it up if maybe election time. We'll see what happens.
She is the gift that keeps on giving.
She is a TV megastar. I mean, she's just,
Yeah, she is. But I want to ask you about Alice because she's 5, right? We have little girls the same age. I heard she's had a lot of comments lately about a working mom.
She's very funny. She's 5 now, my daughter, and she comes, hangs out at the studio. And I think when the 5, they start to like try on sort of adult behaviors. Like she found a headshot of mine in my dressing room, and she was going, "This is a picture of my mother. It's the last picture I have of her before she died." What? And then I was watching we had the Food Network on, and you know that guy Guy Fieri was on, and she's like sitting on the kitchen counter, and I just hear her go, "Oh, so handsome." I was like, what? And she's so handsome. And then she goes, "Oh, he's probably already married." Like a 40-year-old barfly. Oh, so weird.
I have to get back to this. Did you just actually say you were giving birth? When you
remember when you were on the show, Whoopi, you had told Tracy
I didn't get you pregnant, though.
No, you didn't get me. But you were talking about an EGOT, an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and a Tony, an EGOT, and so I told Tracy I would have a baby if he would attain all of this stuff. So Tina, and I love Tina. You're so great because you write in the best sex scenes for Tracy
you
and I.
Tracy, not me and Matt Damon.
No,
you and Tracy.
For me and Tracy. So.
We also want to tell people that you're going to be like us. You're going to go live with the program.
Yes.
Well, that's brave on October 14th. So everybody's got to tune in every week, but especially October 14th.
It's going to be really fun. We're going to do a live episode of 30 Rock at 8:30, and we're going to do it out of the studio where they normally do Saturday Night Live. So we're going to stack things up, and then we're going to do it again.
Okay, I got to thank you. We're going to be off the record real live. Thanks to Tina Fey. 30 Rock is Thursday night. We'll be right back.
Joy, Whoopi, Sherry, Elizabeth, Barbara, and my delicious Rosie. Congratulations on 3,000 shows and 3 million arguments. There is no one you haven't talked to and nothing you haven't achieved. So, enough. Let's give it a rest.
To go home with a little bit of View history too. So you're all getting this 3000th show View t-shirt. That's so cute, right? And you're also so excited that Crumbs Bake Shop has created the View's official 3000th show cupcake, which is available at all Crumbs stores across the country and online at crumbs.com starting today. And you are all going home with one of these cute cupcakes too. Now, if you think the cupcakes are sweet, get ready for this. We want you to grab those cool sunglasses or glasses that we gave everybody this morning and put them on. And if you're wondering why you need these, It's because, in honor of our 3,000th show, we thought you deserved something worth $3,000. Okay? So, get this. You are all going home with a brand new 46-inch 3D LED HD TV flat screen from Toshiba.
The WX800 is Toshiba's first ever 3D LED HD TV. The WX800's appearance combines an ultra-thin profile with a seamless edge-to-edge glass front display. With Wi-Fi connectivity, the WX800 can wirelessly access one of the broadest collections of streaming content. And you will all be the first to have this brand new TV and 2 pairs of 3D glasses valued at almost $3,000.
Gentile, 14 years. Bill Getty, 14 years. I adore you. Dusty Cohn, happy birthday. 14 years. All of you, and most, thank you. Our viewers. Enjoy the views.
Hey, girls, I just wanted to wish you... What was it? Sorry.
Congratulations on your 3,000 show.
Okay. Hey, girls, I just wanted to wish you congratulations on your 3,000. I'll do it again. That's nice. 3,000.
3,000.
3,000.
You can say show number 3,000.
Hey, girls, just want to say congratulations on show number